What's going on, you guys? It's your huggable hipster here, and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. Actually, more accurately, the last episode of Lords of the Fallen. Kind of weird that I'm saying that because it feels like I've been playing this game for a while, and to say, oh, this is the final episode. I know that there's still other bosses and everything that are side bosses to take care of, other endings and everything, but right now, as you guys know, I always mainline the story for the first playthrough, and then I'll go into it for like other streams and everything for the different endings and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about this. We're going into the final boss right now from the last episode. So yeah, let's get into it. I really hope that this video turns out well because besides the Reaper boss battle, just to pause it for a second. Besides the Reaper boss battle, this also has been an incredibly finicky boss. I have tried at this boss multiple times, and I don't even think I would be able to use certain pieces of footage from this because the frame drops and the way in which it would literally just freeze. Like, I can't use that footage. I can't use that for like a video or anything like that. So what, I mean, you know, I hope it doesn't do it for this one, because I've practiced it at so many times at this point that I'm just like, I just hope that I get it in this video and that it's good to release and that you guys enjoy the video, because that's what's most important, right? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I came up with like a solid starter thing of where like I'll put fire on him and then I'll go back to like using poison and everything, because the combination of fire and poison actually work out really solidly. See, and those spikes that come from his arm, that's what's the instant kill from what I've experienced a lot of the time. See, look how much damage the poison has already done. It's absolutely amazing. Oh my, wow. Pieta, you are a tank. An absolute fiend. But I can just, you know, stand here and watch. Just trying to calculate a good way I can go in, get some slams. Nope, not that. That he's doing a whole upsetty spaghetti type movement there. Nope. No. Not going to have. Oh, she's going to die soon. She's going. Yeah. Sorry about that, girl. Okay. Yeah, his face, by the way. I didn't realize this before. During other attempts, I would accidentally hit him in the face, and that did so much damage. Oh boy. No, it wasn't dodging. It just was not dodging. It refused to dodge. Like, you guys already know my qualms with the controls and with the FPS drops. Well, I'll talk to you guys after this video about my full thoughts and everything. Oh god, okay. Gosh, my nose is... Why does it always happen when I'm in a boss battle? My nose gets itchy. Oh, whoa, I made it out of that one. Okay, normally that is a death sentence for me. Ow. Oh, you got poisoned. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. Looks like I might actually get him this time. Whoa, skip to the loop. Okay. Any more of the poison balls? I got you, dude. I got you. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Oh, this is my time. This is my chance. This is my qualification. Nope, sir, you are mine, and that is that. Thank you. That is that. That is absolutely that. That was more of a nuisance than anything. That was an interesting boss. King is dead. Hurrah, hurrah. Daddy Promise is no longer here to stay. I wouldn't have called that fun, necessarily. It was more of a pain than anything. But once you get a certain rhythm down, there are so many different ways that you can absolutely cheese this boss. And just, you know, sit back and watch the poison take effect. Ow. Working for ancient pain. It's me when I don't have coffee. That's so beautiful, though. Gosh, it's so pretty. Remembrance of sundered monarch. So there's no story behind it. It's just, you know, he went grr because he didn't get his nappies. Oh, nice vestige. Okay, all right. I'm gonna level up really quickly, and then we're gonna continue on to what I'm guessing is either the final boss or the final cutscene. I have no idea what's gonna happen. And I think that statue, though, I mean, whatever it is, if it's a deer or whatever it may be, I am so incredibly just impressed by the visuals of this game. I gotta turn this down, actually. It's pretty loud. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, okay. Aw. That's where you see his memory. Okay. Wow. Oh. It's kinda sad when you think about it. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. That's actually pretty cool. So... Whoa.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbra. With one breath, then decrying it with another. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. Dismiss all of their false dogma and the torturous mission to which they have bound you.
So it is a deer.
Only then will you know freedom. And if you would hear it, the truth.
Interesting. What? Enter the Rokar realm. Whoa, okay, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, are we gonna face off with a deer? I wonder. Because we still have to cleanse that one beacon. Ew. That looks gross. Oh. Interesting. Whoa. Holy moly. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I like that. Oh, so we are fighting a deer.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guide, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me.
Oh, that's so
and waged
cool
a terrible
looking.
war of needless slaughter.
Oh, that is so cool looking. Oh, wait a second.
The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts.
Interesting. Wow,
The
so wait,
insistent hubris of humanity in a world.
wow. I like this boss. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a good story and I'm talking about a really intricately done, you know, lines and stuff like that in a dialogue. That's what I'm talking about, you know? I did not see that with at all to a degree with what is it, the boss we just faced. So wait a second, we're not exactly killing a deer whatchamacallit face to face. We're killing his gosh, what are they called? Now I'm forgetting the word. I'm killing his servants. So
To this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. The insistent hubris of humanity.
oh, interesting. So they locked him away, and that's where the other game left off, of where it's been 1,000 years since he was seen, and that's why, because he was locked away. That's okay. That's interesting.
Has been spilled in their names since my banishment.
Oh boy! Oh
Far
boy! Oh
more
boy!
than was ever spilled in my name.
Oh my gosh! I had 4 left as well. No! Ah, damn it!
Hatred, suffering, chaos. They were capable of guiding themselves.
Okay, can you just, dear, shut up for a second, please? Just let me do this right now. Shut up. Seriously, the guy does not stop talking. That's why you were exiled, because you would not shut the fuck up. I mean, you do need the evil along with the good. So I see what you're saying, dear. A little bit.
Where are they? What of Aureus and
Oh,
the
crap.
abhorrent
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
They are cowards, hiding in foresight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence,
no.
their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words,
Frickin' dickin'.
for I love.
And it's a new day. I was getting so incredibly sleepy by the end of that last play session. I was like, I am not going to do well on this boss. I am going to flub everything up. So let me just leave it to another day, which happy new day. Unfortunately, I don't even know if unfortunately is the right word. I admittedly have gone at this boss more times than I can count. I'm not sure how many attempts I'm going to exactly leave in this video because there were a lot of them. But let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to get dancing, do something. I just want this game to be done right now, if I'm being completely honest. What I'm learning with this boss battle in particular is that you really have to stay on your toes.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations?
Shut up.
To
Seriously.
millennia of shameful distortions of the truth.
I said it once and I'll say it again. The reason you were exiled is because you wouldn't stop talking. Okay? You would not. Shut up. God, I swear. He has to do his freaking monologue every single time I go into this boss battle arena. Stop it. What's tricky about this is that all the zombie followers leave an area of effect. There you go.
The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the healing forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts.
This last cutscene better be worth it. I honestly, I want to see pizzazz. I want to see flair. I want to see the world being set on fire.
Which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves.
And this is literally it. I did some Googling. I did some research. This is the final boss battle. Like, this is just it's the final boss battle. Kind of, I'm not gonna lie, kind of a letdown, but also I somewhat get it because you're taking all of Adir's power away. So this is kind of like you're giving him the final blow sort of deal, but through his disciples, if you will. It's very hard to dodge sometimes because all of the fireball things are coming from every which angle, and I only have 1 health left. That's great. No. Stop it.
They were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs
I should probably do her. Yeah, there we go. Whoa.
And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they?
Ooh.
What of Aureus and the abhorrent?
He's literally talking about the issue between religion and
shadow.
What was it? What's the word I want to use? The concept of good and evil, God and Satan, all that kind of stuff.
For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones.
Okay, well, I'm not too mad about that.
You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
Your misguided violence.
I needed to pause it for a second. They literally... I needed to pause it for a second. I just needed... I couldn't. Am I supposed to go up over here on the altar?
I look upon you with pity, my lost child.
No, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea.
Been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
Is there another one I didn't get? I'm looking. Oh, okay. That's it. Lords of the Fallen is done, and I am left underwhelmed a bit. All right, let me get my thoughts together really quickly, and I'll give you guys a little bit of like a pre-review review, if you will. Yeah, let's get into it. Now, granted, this is my abridged version of the review that will be going out next week. Next week on Wednesday, you guys will be getting the full review for this game. It will be going over all of the things I loved about this game, all of the things I disliked, all of the things that new players, if you are just getting into Souls, like maybe you don't want to play this game first, to go to Lies of P or Bloodborne or Elden Ring. I think the bosses that really stood out to me as a whole were the Hollow Crow. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. That was a beautifully well crafted, both in story and the way that it looked, type of boss. It was really very well done. The other one was Pieta. Pieta was so well done, and it was such a well done boss that I just love the way that she and her cutscene were crafted. It was so well done. Now, the Cleric Sentinel, that was probably one of my favorite bosses within the game. The first and second cutscene looked so kind of yin and yang to a degree, of where you had the kind of the holy part of her, and then you had the demonic part of her, which I thought also was very sad in the way that we saw her umbral memory. And it was very interesting to see how her story played out to a degree. And then you have Adir. While Adir was not the best boss ever, and you were just fighting his disciples, so to speak, but you know, you get to see him and you get to see his dialogue. And I feel like for that reason alone, because of the dialogue that he has and the writing that was done for this boss, it makes it also a very good one as well. A lot of the other bosses, especially the ones that you had to get to a boss, like you had to fight a boss to get to a boss, you know, I thought that was really unique and well crafted, but also in certain circumstances, a lot of them were just kind of throwaway bosses. It didn't add to the story from my perspective. It didn't add to what the overall experience I would have liked to have seen from Lords of the Fallen. So bottom lining it, did I enjoy this game? Did I enjoy doing a playthrough of it? And will I do other streams for the other content in this game? Yes, yes, and yes. I really enjoyed what the story had to offer. Again, I'm not a big fan of the FPS stutters and frame drops and pure stalling that happened during boss battles at a certain point. It got rather obnoxious. Also, just a little bit of house cleaning before we end off today's video. This is going to be my last playthrough for a while because there are other game reviews that I haven't even gotten to yet. I think there's like 7 other game reviews that I have to do right now. So I want to be able to get to those, and then at some point I will dive back into game playthroughs, but I really want to focus on the rest of those reviews, and I want to focus on Soulsborne Academy, where I'm going to be doing more lore videos. I'm going to be doing more walkthroughs for different boss battles and Bloodborne and Dark Souls and how-to videos and all that fun stuff, and a lot of theory videos. Whenever I do a next playthrough, it'll probably be on the first Neo game because that's what you guys voted on for the poll in the community tab. So I'm really excited to dive into that. But other than that, I feel like it'll just be a lot of lore videos, theory videos, reviews, all that kind of stuff, just to catch up on the work that I already have. But that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on me with this journey for my playthrough of Lords of the Fallen. There will absolutely be live streams of me getting to the other bosses because I heard that there are other main story bosses for other endings that I did not even get to yet. So I'm really excited about it. But with that being said, if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every weekday here on YouTube. May you find your worth in the waking world, your hunter. Stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Ubasa.